Hey man, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy back again with another video. You feel me? But hey, another OG Almighty video. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, share. His link to the channel will be in the description below. Discord link, description below. Let's get into it. Y'all see it. Dual Archetypes, Cat Breakers, plus the Cat Breakers. Let's see what he's talking about. Let's see if I agree. I'm probably gonna agree. He's a wise man. You know what I'm saying? He thinks about the totality, everything, when it comes with the builder, and hopefully the gameplay. The gameplay is the number one thing that needs to be fixed, but the builder too, because every build is the same in 25. I'm not gonna lie. You can't tell. There's no, unless you make the build drastically different. They're the same build. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what he's talking about. Let's get to it.
The first tweet you can see, many of YouTube creators are now putting out these types of tweets. Now, usually my videos align on the type of time with when creators are starting to put their stuff out, because they already know this 2K news is about to come out. A lot of people are liking the dual archetype plus with cat breakers comment, including me. Glock 9 was one of the ones who said this as well too. People are starting to know who he is now. Many of people want to see that type of change. Also, you can see, I hope stick shooting is removed. A lot of people don't like stick shooting. It's nothing about the skill, whatever the case is. I know it feels easy when you get certain shots, when you do the rhythm shooter. I can do it. But it's still to that point with the Zen's battle. It's a crazy battle. I already showed you guys proof for any of the the people that just want to just be combative. I showed you guys proof they can't patch Zens. It's hard for them to do it.
Right.
It's an illegal thing they can do to take it down. It's hard for them to do that. It's already proven. AI talked about all that. So you guys can see this change as people want. All right, there's people just want to go back to how regular shooting was with 2K. Here's when we get to the good part of it all, because you guys need to take a look. Some of you guys only played next gen 2K, so you guys never got this feel of this. It may look like, oh, it looks a certain way, but it made sense. When you played it, there was more of a mathematical science that made sense more when you played it. Even with whites, how are people saying the older 2Ks with whites in the game is fun? And whites were like random shots people can get, sometimes lucky shots to win the last game at points of time, but people took pride in defense.
Yes, bro. People took pride in defense. I actually want to go out here and play defense. Now, what some of these niggas do is, in the one-on-one court, they'll back up. You're gonna eventually miss a shot. Back then, you know a nigga can make a like 20, 21, 22. Even though the shooting is as easy as it is, you're not gonna 100% green it every time. So them whites, shit, I got a white. It's time to, oh, that's a miss. And it goes in as a white, he blush. And yeah. But like, when it came to the older 2Ks, it was a more feel of the game. Defense wasn't as dumb as it is now, you know what I'm saying? Play real legitimate 24-second defense. You lock him down for that whole time and he would not get open. Now, 20 seconds, it's that last second. Somehow he just got past you. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Ooh.
Being up close on your defender so he doesn't even get the chance to do it. That's how 2K used to be played. Now it's these new windows where people can make some crazy fake shots or something. And then 2K has this new system where people can get space because 2K wants shots to be developed. Lockdowns were way more OP back then. Scrubs could not score way worse back then in 2Ks, but people had this pride in this more like energy to want to get better in 2K, in the older 2Ks. I'll say from like 22 and then going down. People who had this little, they want to get better in 2K. You know, it was now, but once they went away from that, touched the green windows, made the shot timing change for sweaties, and sweaties still can adapt. Like we're gaming nerd heads, and we play basketball on top of it in real life. Some of us, not all of us. But once they should know this, it's like
I used to play basketball. I just don't play it as much now. You know what I'm saying? You see, I'm swollen as shit. Now I'll shoot the ball. That bitch going straight over the rim. I put too much power in that bitch. But yeah, I understand basketball. Like I understand basketball. I understand rules. I understand trajectories and angles, and I understand it because one, I used to play basketball. Yes, I might be short, my nigga, but I still used to play. And two, I watched it, my nigga. And then three, I practiced it on 2K, so I know what I'm doing. I take pride in it. I take pride in actually getting to learn the game, getting to learn real basketball, and then getting to learn 2K basketball. It's two different things. When you mix and match them real basketball IQ and then 2K basketball IQ. If you don't know what 2K basketball IQ is, it's basically, all right, this is some of the things I can be able to get off in this game. That's basically what it is. Oh, I know I can cheese them this way, and then I can cheese them another way if you're trying to counter that. Oh, I know I can't get off with that just because how this game is. I know I can't do that. Just how this game is, I can get away with that. I know if I L2 him right here, he'll get stuck under the rim. Stuck things like that. Then real basketball, I know concepts of defense, two zone, you know what I'm saying? 2-3 zone, man. What is it? 3-2, you know what I'm saying? What is it? 2-1-2? 2-1-2? Yeah, I think it was 2-1-2. Yeah, passing concepts, all that. I understand it all.
Like, they should understand any little system you make, the sweats are going to adapt to it and be way above them. That's why they created skill-based matchmaking this year. It's like, bro, 2K is doing so much stuff to try to be family friendly and cater to the oh man, they gotta just stop and go back to their fun. Man, when the badges used to look like this, the purple, they can even have legend, but they have to balance it out and make it some realistic thing. Like, you don't get legend badges until like once you damn near get close to being a legend in the game. And still, it's nothing OP. They have it some way where it's balanced, and people's like, yeah, it's fair. Like how it was in older 2Ks. They got extra badges in older 2Ks, but people still, the way the game was played, man, even if somebody had an extra Hall of Fame bumps over you, and you can still end up winning and beating them if you knew how to use your set attributes that was there. This new 2K now is made to like, okay, you got to get these cat burgers, then I get the steal here, then I get this badge here on this level, so I don't have to worry about the little minor shooting things because I can now get a set shot legend. What is this set shot specialist? The badge is so ass, I forget the names of the badges. Set shot specialist on legend.
Badges don't fucking work, bro. That's what. Badges don't work, bro.
Now, I had it on Hall of Fame and I still wasn't hitting super crazy. Now I have it on legend. I'll miss like at least 3 less shots. You know, like, come on, bro. That's 2K's never been like this. For the people who's never played and you only been on the next gen and you got used to the rhythm shooting this stuff and all that stuff, it's cool. I played still today. I was just on 2K yesterday. But when you look at stuff like this, shot creating, dropping, and finishing, then you look at these attribute bars right here, you can see it's clear balance. Nobody's not cheesing anything. You're using what's there.
It's using what's given to you.
Why can't they maximize on these templates? Put cat burgers in here. We never got that fair share of like some real cat burgers where you put it anywhere in these older 2Ks. We did in certain 2Ks, but it wasn't like they always try to limit it. And I feel like they could do that bump up on it more, but they have to be realistic with their stats now and bring stats down when it comes into this park setting. Like,
Destinate Cat.
It's the second time I got this ad today, man. I'm gonna stop doing this to me, all right? I'm not joining. It's over.
it's like if players are going to have high offensive stats, they have to go back to that balance where it's low defensive stats. You could be a Chris Paul out there, but you're really going to be like Chris Paul out there. You understand what I'm saying? Chris Paul got steals because he's lower to the ground. It was certain things like they have to add that realisticness in there. Not the fake one that they try to do. Add the real aspects of NBA player. Why this player may not get ripped because of this. He can have high ball handling. But if you're going to have like any type of small 4.4, JT, these type of builds, they have to have that good shooting, but it's still on the mediocre. It's like the B minus shooting attribute ability. So you can miss here some of them here and there because you just don't have the full strength of the stats depending on how a player can test. But also you're way more balanced around and you could do a little bit more at a bigger size.
Yeah, I always say we need to be superstars. If we're paying money, yes, we need to be superstars, but it has to have some balance to it. Like when you look at real NBA, everybody has a role. LeBron, KD, Curry, their role is expanded because of their skill. Their skill, they skill surpasses everybody else. Klay Thompson, Giannis, because Giannis can't really shoot. He can hit one. He can hit one here and there. But what's his really? He gonna dribble, use his strength, get to the rim. That's how he. If he gets the mismatch, it's gonna be butter. Bro. It's just fried. Everybody gonna get fried out there. So one thing they can do, they can let us create our real KD builds, Curry, LeBron. They can let us do that, but it has to have a little balance. Every player has a weakness. LeBron's on ball defense. He can lock up. Don't get me wrong. He can lock up. But he's not no defender for real. He's not a defender. As time got on, he did become a way better shooter. But he no sharpshooter. Yes, not seeing them clips. My king LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Going crazy in the deep. But that wasn't his game for real. Yes, he can do it, but that's not his game for real. You know what I'm saying? That's not his game for real. Which I know LeBron for. His IQ plays and his slam dunky yunkies. KD, his defense not strong, but since he's so tall, it balanced it out to where he's not a lockdown. He can lock. Remember, you can lock any nigga up. That's real life. You're talking about the game, but he's so tall that it really don't matter that his defense that low. He's a sharpshooter. He can dunk and he can dribble. Defense not as strong as his shot abilities. You know what I'm saying? Curry, he don't dunk. For real. He done like one time. I think that was in the All-Star game. Or probably like twice. He got layups. He got dribbles. He got threes. He's not really a defensive guy like that. You feel me? Kawhi the jack of all trades. I can't lie. That nigga could play defense. But what y'all know him for in the beginning? He really couldn't shoot like that in the beginning. But his defense was there. He got better at ball handling as time progressed. And then he can dunk. He wasn't no slasher. Nigga strong as shit though. He can dunk. Westbrook. Triple double. Hey. He's gonna pass the ball. He's not no playmaker, but he'll pass the ball. He might triple double. Get the hell up out of here. He can dribble a little bit, get him to the rim. And he can shoot. Just a little bit.
But there's still balances to your attribute stats. That's how my 6'10 used to feel now. Now to me, honestly, like 6'10 feels OP. It feels like he could do everything on the court. Then other people look at their builds, they feel like they can do everything on the court.
Yeah, like my 6'8 can literally do everything. Like he's a lockdown he dunks like a slasher, like a slasher. He shoot like a sharpshooter. He dribbles, you know what I'm saying, like a dribble guy. You feel me? Like a Jamal Crawford, like a Kyrie. Just that I ain't got no damn animations because they don't be giving us none. And then he can play lockdown defense. There's no reason when you make that build. There's no reason to make another one. There's no reason.
That's not hitting for 2K right now. That was their biggest mistake if nobody hasn't realized. I even seen Uncle Demi do a tweet and he said that we haven't had a balanced build. Like what he said? He said something like Archetypes. Like we've been playing on a superstar builder since forever. 21 next gen. It has been this unbalanced. Give them all the attributes and stats. And it's just something to make us feel like more good when we're making our builds. It's like a stimuli. But like how Soluminati was saying and how I can explain it better, there is a mathematic system to where even when you have these high stats, it's not correlating playing out how it would in the older 2Ks. These stats in the older 2Ks, yo, you would be a freak. That's what y'all need to understand. You would be like...
Tell y'all niggas something. 15? Some of y'all niggas that never played 15? Nigga, we was guys on that court. Telling you, we was guys on that court, bro. You if you can't hold a finger now back then, your ass nobody would play with you. Swear to God. Even with these bills, 99-3 on 15, we didn't even have 99 on 15. Nigga, we'd have been shooting from behind the logo, my nigga. On 19, niggas had 99s on 19. You seen what they was doing. So if we had to build like 25 on 2K19, y'all, this shit ain't fun, man. Everybody doing everything, man. But y'all is getting boomed on consistently. Strapped up at the other end. If you ask, boy.
Disgusting. It'd be like OP, like, yo, this is Demigod, we gotta patch it. And then they gave us this. to play with it. And it's not like it's a clean demigod feel to the game where, no, it's literally limited. You can feel it. It's like the stats are throwing us off. I'm telling you, there's a real system in the game where it's like you have to play a certain way. When people are talking about, oh, I got a dunk right here. Oh, well, let me rhythm shoot right here. Oh, well, this should be the one I should miss this one. How the hell are we saying this? We never said this in other 2Ks. Like, even in 21 Next Gen, it was still regular windows. Like, we was never saying this. Even when it got up to 24, it was like still regular. Like some people, because they couldn't get to the shot changing speed, that was new. The RNG shit now, where they certain shots and the visual cue, that's new stuff. But understand, they just used to have the shot timing changing thing, and we had to get used to that. We got used to that, and still was spraying, and they were like, God damn, they still can shoot.
Peak performance.
Come on, man, what the hell am I looking at? Oh.
We have to go back to this, to where these builds were balanced, man. When you look at these builds, they were balanced. Certain stats, though, this was my thing with 2K back then, with the dual archetypes in the builds like this. Certain things didn't matter sometimes, like vertical. They need to really make vertical matter. Like, you should be able to see somebody's vertical on defense and offense, on a putback, certain shit. Like,
I made a video on this. Hey, Jack, do I still got the what you call it? Let me show y'all. See if I can show y'all some of it. Boom, how attributes need to work, bro. And y'all probably can't see it. I can't lie, y'all probably can't see it. Bro, yeah, bro. I said physicals. Every physicals in the game needs to work on both sides. Strength, defense, getting contact dunks. My nigga post. You know what I'm saying? Locking that shit up. You feel me? Vert needs to be for slashing, getting rebounds, jumping higher for blocks. Speed, you already know speed, how fast I'm doing it. Agility, how I can turn, how fast I can turn. If I got lower agility, I'm not gonna really be as agile. Or I'm not, you know what I'm saying? What else? What was the other one? Well, that was it. Yeah, but physicals need to be always going. So if I got high vert, I should be jumping high on rebounds. Like I just said, high on rebounds. I'm jumping higher for blocks. You can actually see me. Oh, he really got a 90 vert on his build. It should be like that, but it's not.
Like that back then didn't truly matter OD. Like, it did, because it correlates and it syncs up like with dunks and stuff, but you didn't see the vert on defense. Offense, probably, yeah, put back is on, but you did not see it on deep. Like, they need to make that a real thing where your vert jump higher. You know, you can be more penalized or whatever the case is, but you got a little bit more fast relief. You can come down faster. Like, y'all think 2K is super realistic, and I'm telling you, it's not as realistic as you really think. It's like, look at it as a template of you using NBA player SIGs, and you play like, because that was their new word, play like NBA players. And people still mix it up and try to put it into 2K way. So just look at it like we're just using a whole bunch of different NBA players templates mixed up with our my players. It's no more where they used to have the mocap moves and certain little crosses they want to make, or little their own creativity. They started branding their game to be more towards just NBA. And yes, I get it. It is an NBA game, but they have to understand there is hotter things in the world too. The 1v1 tournaments that play out. Like, imagine if 2K hosted little 1v1. It's hard for them to do, but imagine if they made certain things like that service to do that. 1v1 4 dribbles or something like that in the game. Something lit. They not doing lit shit like that. I can keep going with crazy ideas. But it's just, they're trying to market it to be straight NBA, and it's like, yo, you see the IRL matchups that play out, how IRL basketball even can be lit, you know. So they just need to make it all mixed into one. People are starting off as a rookie, you ain't in the NBA yet, you gotta go to college. Like, they gotta just mix it all into one. Have college moves. Like, that's how an NBA game should be, in my opinion. It should have that much of an abundance of moves and SIGs, and you could just go forever. Like, one of those games, like, you know how you play those little night games or whatever the games on the computer, and they got all the little things, those different swords, different levels. Like, that's how 2K should have been. They should have been structuring their game each year.
Yeah, we need to go back to that. A bunch of animations, bro. Everybody, but y'all got to get the system right. Y'all got to get the dribbling system right. Shooting, go back to the system that we had. Dribbling, you can do that or make a new one off of what we used to have. But yeah, a lot of animations like 16, 19, 16. You had a whole bunch of animations and they all use them. You can use damn near every animation in the game and be successful if you're good enough. Most bots they need the best. They can't compete with the random shit. I ain't never seen that animation. They don't know what to do for that shit. But having a whole bunch of animations make everybody feel different in that way. Yes, there's gonna be many of this. This is a video game, duh. But we need to go back to different. I feel like this. I feel like this.
Here, like a next sequel, like how Law and Order has been out. That's how 2K should have been doing their game. Yeah, 2K is dropping the game every year, but they try to change it up each year. We don't like this. That don't stick. That gameplay issue don't stick.
Get out of here.
That was too OP this year. Like, come on, what the hell? When are they gonna get a solid little balance where, like, oh yeah, this is 2K. This is NBA 2K basketball. This is what we like. Come on, man.
We didn't have NBA 2K basketball since 22.
Get off of it, because each year is changing up. You guys are trying to make it feel like a new experience by changing certain things, and it's not real changes. New changes will be.
That's true, bro. Like, all they gotta do is find a good balance. Hey, we really like this shit. Like 19. Why y'all like every year y'all changed up the dribbling? The dribbling controls. Why do y'all do that? What is the purpose of doing it? Well, we want to make it feel like a new game. Nigga, put us in a new scenery, new rewards, new features, but the gameplay stays the same. Look at Call of Duty. That's all they do. The gameplay been the same since when? Yes, we had that little spice up with exosuits, jump packs, all that shit came out. But that was only 3 years. Bro, we been on boots on the ground since World War II. You see how they still getting money for that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying they still getting money for that. You feel me? So if y'all find a good balance that the community like, we rocking with, yeah, I like how I dribble this year. Just build off of that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't build off of, I feel like y'all, ain't no feel, nigga, I know. We like something, man, yeah, that shit ain't coming back next year. Don't worry about it. Like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Keep it around. You feel me?
Added in certain new things like,
I know y'all gonna keep cat breakers.
This is really a new, this feels different. I'm getting on 2K and I can play out with this or this. You know, I've been said they need to make the skins there black, and they do it for my team. It's not going to be lit in my team. It will be way more lit in the park. You can come out there with a certain player, my player, customize them too if you want. They add certain limitations on it, but that would be way more lit in the park. They keep it. The rec is not even lit. I'm telling y'all. I'm sorry. A lot of people say, "Oh, more people play 5v5." That's just the comp scene, the little comp scene to make the money, the tournaments, maybe go to the E-League one day.
Nigga, he not lying. The comp ain't. I said the comp. The rec ain't never lit. It's always the park and the pro-am team and the stage for wagers. That's where the community is really at. Yes, you got. Yes, I play rec. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Yeah, if you understand, I'll play the rec a lot. Hopefully next year is good, so y'all can get more of that rec content. I know niggas that subscribe to me for just cause of the 2K. You feel me? But the community, like the actual communities, is in the rec, comp 5v5, stage. You gotta keep it real, because you don't see the dribblers park, maybe sometimes in the stage. The sweaty niggas that be playing for the money on stage, pro-am. This is where the community at. Go look at 2K25. You'll see a whole bunch. You'll see a whole bunch of it.
But it's that's even dying down. What was always lit about 2K was how the creators made it lit within the park setting, through content, live streams, and just certain events playing out. This person going against this person. That was what made 2K. Just like how in real life basketball, you see the 1v1 matches of the balls. Like, people love that. That's how 2K kind of the aura came off. Not for the NBA type shit, because nobody is playing like that. Like, I like it. I love that. Real life, whatever the case, but in the game, it's not being played like that. So we have to have a new structure, and if they want to get it like that, they have to do way better. It's so much more it's so much work. But I feel like this company can do it, honestly. They're the only gaming company. They just signed a new contract. They're going to be around for a while. Again, you guys have to start getting this again. If they had us hooked on these ones, they can make a new one to have us hooked again. It's not that hard. That's how I always look at shit. It's not they fall off. They're elites.
They know.
Always remember that. You guys who get in your ass and sniff your asshole because it's a bad year. Always remember, these people are elites. Billions, millions, different tax bracket, different breathing
But
air,
who the hell is
different
that?
space. You can't even be in the same location. You think you could be in the same location as Mike Wayne? Unless you're at Community Day, and that's their little event. But on a regular tip, like,
No.
Wix gives you the power of AI to build.
Like, bro, I don't even know what the Take Two, the head of the Take Two whole company. I don't even know what that nigga look like, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I know. All I know is Von DeHart, Mike Wayne, Scott Gallagher, that white ass nigga that made NW2, and a couple of more. That's about it, bro. But them niggas is up there. You would not see them niggas. You would never see them niggas for real. They just up there.
stuff that they do that we don't even understand. Our brain can't even fathom it. That's why they're in that position. Their brains was able to connect the dots and go progress run 209 up there. Link that up there. Okay, we should have a better moving transition right there. Yes, nice.
Niggas is on a different level, bro.
And Mike Wayne's an old head, so that lets you know like he been doing this shit. So come on. I'm telling y'all, 26 is gonna be better. They're gonna start implementing more into the arcadiness that we like. They did it this year. Don't tell me this game's not arcadey. The dunking is fucking arcadey. That's not realistic. When you're going and meter dunking on everybody and you're just using your meter dunking, that's not realistic. The strong handle, sir.
It's not realistic.
Certain shit's not realistic. I'm sorry. People get the deep bomber and they shoot from the half court from super deep. I know some people got Zens and do, but some people still shoot extra crazy deep. No, it's not realistic. It's not. It's still arcadiness.
Yes,
so no, give us the arcadiness we want, not the one you're trying to model, to build, to form our minds up so we can start using the go-to shots and rhythm shots more, and you start seeing more step backs in your game, because that's what you guys really want. You want to see more step backs and fluid. No. I get it. You have to let people play how they want to play. If you guys want that to be more of a play style, make it more loose. Make the shooting windows better. I wouldn't say better in that area because they tried to do that one year. Remember how Spades was like OP, I think.
23?
OP,
22? 22.
A dominant shot to do a 19 in a few 2Ks and 17. And it was like you could do a fade more than you hit your regular jump shot. So people were you can just see people fading all game. And it's like they went that route doing that, and shot creator shots was just nasty. Spin shots, everything. Create spacing in the shot. Now they tighten up the windows on it now just to make it a little bit more tricky. And that's why people take less of those shots. Because some people don't be off with time, and the 2K just try to make their green windows so strict. So it's like,
yeah, you're going to sign marker on this
that's
one.
it. Because I could come back up the next possession and hit the spin shot. They just want to make misses in the game. And I'm telling you, I studied and tested the randoms in the game, and they get so irritated and flustered when you miss one little shot, or it's just, or their mind just thinks, oh, you can't shoot because of that shot attempt you took. Game just needs healing. All right, hit the like. I got another video coming today. Big one. Hit the like.
And hopefully we just go back to real 2K basketball. Hopefully we go back to that. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully. But I'm on this like I said, man,